behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Bash TV. Palm Bash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Palm Bash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. Have another great interview coming up shortly. But before we begin, don't forget about the subscribe and bell buttons if you haven't done that already, and it'll help notify you of any new episodes coming your way. And leave a comment on the comment section as well. We'd love to hear from you there. And if you pay attention to the description part as well as the closing credits, we'll have contact info for you. So I hope you'll stay tuned for that. From Houston, Texas, we have Tiffany Rachal, a very awesome artist. I think you're going to agree. And we'll get to that in a second. But first, here's a quick word from the Caden Gordon Show and Woody's Drumsticks. And remember, type Palm Bash TV at checkout with Woody's Drumsticks and you get 10% off your order. So don't go away. We'll be right back right after this.
It is Caden from the Caden Gordon Show. Today's best country mix. Check out my show at thecadengordonshow.com.
At Woody's Drumsticks, we focus all of our sticks on being a hair longer than everybody else's. Why? Well, all of our sticks are going to be going through the same quality control process as every other stick on the planet. However, the extra length gives you an extended reach, so you can reach for higher cymbals. It makes the sticks last a little longer. We put our shorter taper at the end, which gives more girth in the base of the stick and allows you to play for longer, better, stronger, faster. So once you switch from one brand to Woody's, you'll never go back, and that's a guarantee.
Okay, we're back, and with us from Houston, Texas today, we have Tiffany Rachal. Thanks for joining us on the show there, Tiffany.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Glad to have you here. So let's hear your story about how you started as an artist, because, you know, everybody has their own story. Like maybe they were in a musical family, maybe they just decided to wing it, you know, and so on, and everyone has their own story. Let's hear yours.
Okay, well, as you say, my name is Tiffany Rachal. I'm from Houston, Texas. My original city that I'm from is Beaumont, Texas. That's where I was raised. I was born in New Iberia, Louisiana. And I started, my father is a pastor, and I started as a person in the church at the early age. I started singing at 7 years old. And I went from there. I did my first solo in church, and that's where the gift started. And I went from there, and here I am, older. And I've been doing music ever since I was 7. But I also, when I graduated from high school, I decided to go on my journey with my music career. I ended up on Apollo. I did Apollo. I did sign with Motown for about a year with Albie Sure and Andre Harrell. So I have a lot of history as of how I started, and it basically took me on a journey. So I decided that I was gonna have kids. When I had my kids, I kind of put it to the side and did praise and worship in the church for about 14 years. And then after that, after I raised my kids and got them out the way, I decided that I wanted to, go out and do Southern Soul. So this is where I'm at this moment.
Oh, okay. Well, that's quite a story. That's interesting that you mentioned I'll Be Sure. I remember him from years ago. And I don't know if he's still doing music or not, but that's been a while since I've heard from him. So,
Yes, she's still doing music.
okay. Would you say he's your influence? If so, did you have any other influences you wanted?
My influence is more on Betty Wright, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Prince. That's who I, came up listening to, and I always wanted to, just sing in front of a lot of people, just like they did. So yeah, I said that's my goals, that I will be in front of 100,000 people real soon. Yeah, I haven't made it yet, but it's coming.
Yeah, those are some good influences too, you know, because you mentioned Michael Jackson. Obviously, he was a legend, and some real good ones there too. Well, everybody might want to know how to find out more about you. Are you on social media, streaming media? Do you have an official website? Tell everybody about that.
My website is tiffanyrochelle.org. You can go and you can find me on Facebook, any social media, Instagram, TikTok, which ones I did not call. Facebook. You can find me on all social media platforms. I am 2 albums and almost on my third album, so you can go look that on all social media platforms. It's on iTunes, it's on Amazon, it's on Spotify, it's on Pandora. So you can go look all my music up from there.
Okay, well, check her out on all streaming and social media sites, and be sure to check her out at tiffanyrochelle.com. And I know she would love to hear from you there. It might even have some concert dates for you.
Yes.
Well, tell us a little bit about this song. I do believe it's called Mr. Do Right, I guess, or something like that.
Mr. Do Right. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it sounds self-explanatory, but there might be a hidden meaning behind that. So I'll go ahead and tell everybody about this song.
Well, Mr. Do Right was created. I always go into different places and kind of see what is needed as far as writing a song. And I always ask people questions on what they want to hear and what. So one person came up and said, I want to hear about finding me a good man. And I say, you know what? Okay, I got it. I got just the words for that. So that's how Mr. Do Right was established through that. Just trying to find a woman, just trying to find a good thing. She don't want to play no more games. She's not interested in going out there and doing nothing else but finding that man that's gonna treat her right, uh, treat her like a queen, treat her like she's supposed to, but all in the same respect, she's treating her man like she needs to treat him in order to keep him.
Okay, yeah, that is good advice, and that's the way all relationships should be.
Yes, sir.
And it's a good song too, and you're going to hear that in just a minute. But before we do, I want to thank you so much, Tiffany, for being on the show. We'd love to have you back again sometime.
Yes, sir. I thank you, and I am very, very honored that you called and got me on this show. I thank you, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. And without further ado, here's Mr. Do Right by Tiffany Rochelle. It begins right now.
J Swag on the beat.
Ooh, yes. I need someone to love me like never before. I need someone to love me hard, treat me right, give me everything that I need. I'm looking for that Mr. Do Right man. Yes, I am. Mr. Do Right. Once I find that good man, I ain't playing no games no more. I'm gonna love him like never before. Mr. Do Right. If he treats my heart like